Arrived in Japan and this is what I bought. Actually, I was late for my initial plane, but I bought the next ticket for the next day, and so I have like 1 day less in Japan than I initially planned, but happens. So I bought this. I've never seen food like this. It's so cool. Like, to be honest, if I was longer in Asia, I would try all the foods because it's so totally different and so interesting. I'm usually not interested in food, but here it's interesting for food because I'm usually not a food person, so, and I feel like a savage because I don't know how to use most of things there, same with Korea. I never knew I needed a Hello Kitty train.
6 and 7. There is no passageway between cars 6 and 7. This train is a limited express.
So this is the hostel in which I'm living. Very Japanese, and I never lived in a place like this. It's like there. Through this place I would go upstairs and then I have my room, and here if I want to go to the bathroom then I have to go kind of outside, and there's a room with a bathroom that is like this. So the bathroom is normal, but it's just kind of outside, but I have a roof above me, so it's kind of outside but not quite. And I have to take off the shoes. Sorry. It's kind of a living room, and I have to go upstairs. I never was in. I think it's a traditional Japanese home, but maybe it's definitely a bit different because I have a capsule hostel. So I have a capsule bed, and this is my room, and these are the beds, and this bed is mine. I am in Kyoto and something on my phone got packed up and I cannot check out where I am. Usually even when I'm offline, the GPS works. I think I'm entering the park that is, I think it's Umekoji Park, but I have no idea if, I cannot check out if I am because my phone got fucked up. And I'm eating something. And it's the evening, and it's actually my breakfast because I haven't eaten before. So it is I recently, I'm not a breakfast person, but recently I've been eating breakfast more often because when I don't, then I have stomachache, and I have less stomachache. Yes, I do, but today I haven't eaten breakfast. I just bought something to eat right now. Actually, I think that I'm at the back door of a temple that seems to be closed right now because I tried to enter the temple from the front, but I think it's closed right now and I cannot enter. I think it's until 5 p.m, which is very strange because aren't temples supposed to be open all the time, because you go to a temple, you go, I don't know, to worship, or I think it should be open all the time, but never mind. I know that some mosques, for example, they close for night because of stupid people that want to vandalize mosques. But otherwise, they would be open. It depends on an area, because it depends if you have such fucked up people in the area and if you actually have this threat. But here it's closed. I don't know why. Sad. But it's not a mosque and it's other country, so maybe. I don't know. This is the temple from the front, and I think that was the temple from the back, maybe? Or maybe from... Yeah, that could be the temple, from the back. But I'm not 100% sure, but it was also, closed. And I think the temple is closed. Which is sad, because it's bro, it's early! It's also very beautiful from the... Not from the back, from the side. I wanted to say from the back, but it's not the back. Maybe there's one of the gates is open, I don't know. In Korea also to one palace I had to go by side gate. So, but I think it's closed, but I'm not sure. I will walk and see. By the way, the temple is very big, I like it. But also, when you have a mosque compound, mosque that is made of many small mosques, for example Al-Aqsa, it's you also have a lot of mosques inside a mosque. So yeah, that makes sense. And I think that there are also like churches like this that have like few churches on each other. So I think it's closed, but I'm not sure. I will try. So I think the temple was closed because I couldn't find the entry that wouldn't be like barricaded. Maybe it's more like, you know, I don't know how religious those people are. I don't know if they visit the temple for like religious reasons very often. Maybe it's like mostly tourist temple, like like with many churches in Europe, nobody prays in them. They are just tourist attraction, which is kind of sad. And I don't know, is it like this temple like this, or maybe it just closes soon? Maybe people visit it during the day. Maybe they didn't want to pay people for like working in the temple all day, so they let them go home. I don't know. So I know that most of people in Japan, they follow like both Buddhism and Shintoism, which is like very interesting to me because like in most of other parts of the world, people have like one religion. And here most of people have two at the same time, which is like interesting, you know, but also I think, you know, that's possible. I mean, everything is kind of possible, like philosophies, they kind of intersect, and even those people who think that they have one religion, actually a lot of things that are in one religion, they come from the other one. Like a lot of folk beliefs made it into Christianity, so a lot of Christians, they believe a lot of folk beliefs, even though they don't know that they come from folklore. And I think it's the same with Muslims. Like I know a lot of Muslims who believe like in things that I'm pretty sure, like there's a lot of Muslims who practice magic, and especially in some regions there's a lot of people who go to a shaman. So even though it's not an Islamic thing to do, like it's a sin, you shouldn't do that, but you know, people do that. But here it's not like considered a sin. This is just like, you know, most of people, they officially have two religions. And I think that's interesting. And I know that also there are some people of different religions here. Like I met a Christian from Japan a few days ago when I was in Korea. I don't know how many Christians they have, but I know that they have. I know also I heard that a lot of people convert to Islam recently in Japan. I don't think that these are like really big numbers, but I just read somewhere that, oh, there's many people, you know, like this. But I think it's a trend like in many countries. And I know that but I don't know if those beliefs are from Shinto or if they are like independent. But I know that there are like many creatures in Japan that people believe that exist, and it's like it could be kind of translated to gods, but it's not like the way like gods are perceived like in different countries. They are more like spirits or something like this. And it's like very interesting because like there's so many of them, and so like it's actually a very rich folklore. Because I was trying to I was watching some films about this, and it's like so many of them, you know. It's like even difficult for me to comprehend. I think that there must be like some professors like studying this subject, because like there's a lot of them. So I'm still, you know, my phone is still fucked up. I still cannot find my location, which is very annoying. It's very frustrating. And it's very frustrating that I got late for my flight to Japan. That's why I have less time in Japan, and I have less time in Kyoto, which is very sad because I really wanted to go to Kyoto. And I have only today for Kyoto. Tomorrow I'm leaving for Tokyo. So, and my phone had to get fucked up, which is very frustrating. So yeah, not my dreamed scenario, but you know, worst things happen. So Shiba, I see Shibas everywhere. This is so cute. Even in Korea I saw Shibas everywhere. I love Shibas so much. Like in Europe they aren't that common, but here I see Shiba, you know. Almost every dog I see is a Shiba. I love them so much. Like I don't know why, I just love this dog breed. They are so cute. They stole my heart. Like when I see a Shiba, I'm like, oh, Shiba! I want to steal every Shiba. That's where I am currently. I'm preferring not to butcher this name. And I'm sorry for the quality of my stupid phone. I don't have a camera. I'm not rich. Maybe one day, inshallah, if somebody gives me a lot of money, I will buy myself a camera. I cannot find any trash bin in this city. Maybe they don't have it at all. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Probably also closed, but I will check. Maybe I can get inside. Yeah, so it seems to be closed also. By the way, love of my life would call this country Japan. Because he couldn't pronounce J. It was so cute. So I'm in Japan. Japan.